Before we dive in, let's do a quick recap. In the last episode, we broke down what the heck a marketing funnel actually is, and I shared how you can start turning your content into a client journey. No sleazy tactics or complicated maps, just a real life breakdown of what moves people from scrolling to booking. If you haven't listened to that one yet, definitely go back because today we're building on it. Today, we're tackling one of the most powerful tools you can use to stay consistent, strategic, and way less overwhelmed when it comes to content. We are talking content pillars. You've probably heard the term before, but maybe you've thought, okay, but how do I actually pick mine? And how do I make sure they actually help me grow? You are definitely not alone. So in this episode, I am going to break down what content pillars are without the jargon, show you how to build them around your brand, and help you stop reinventing the wheel every week when it's time to post. Sounds good? Let's get into it. First, we are going to talk about what are content pillars and why they matter. Content pillars are simply the core topics you talk about over and over again in your marketing. Think of them like buckets, or better yet, the main ingredients in your content recipe. They give structure to your message and help you show up with purpose, not just pressure to post. Let me give you a few examples. Let's say you're a massage therapist. Your pillars might be education on pain relief, behind the scenes of your treatments, client testimonials, tips for stress management at home, seasonal promos, or gift ideas. Everything you post fits into one of those buckets. That means when you go to batch content, you plan out your week. You're not staring at a blank screen. You're just picking a pillar and creating within it. Let's say you're a personal trainer who works mostly with women in their 30s and 40s. Your content pillars might be workout tips and demos, motivation and mindset content, nutrition tips aligned with your scope, client transformations or wins, real life trainer moments, humor, struggles, routines. So now, if you want to post on a Tuesday, you can go to your mindset pillar and share something about staying consistent through busy seasons. No scrambling or second guessing. A third example is if you are a dietitian specializing in gut health. Your pillars might include education on digestion and common issues, myth busting about trendy diets or supplements, easy recipe ideas, client wins or case studies, lifestyle habits that support long-term health. Instead of trying to reinvent the wheel each week, you rotate through those topics and build consistency and trust with your audience. Next up, we're going to talk about the mistakes people make with content pillars. Here's where I see people get stuck. Mistake number 1, choosing random topics that don't align with your services. For example, posting only quotes or trendy reels, but never sharing what you actually offer or how someone can work with you. Mistake number 2, having too many pillars. If you have 8 different topics, you're going to feel scattered. Try to stick to 4 to 6. It gives you enough variety without overwhelming you or your audience. Mistake number 3, copying someone else's pillars. It's easy to scroll and say, ooh, that's working for her. I should post that too. But your pillars should come from your brand voice, your services, and the transformations you offer. Mistake number 4, only picking pillars that are easy to post but not strategic. It's tempting to fill your calendar with quotes, aesthetics, or memes because they're quick to create. But if none of your pillars drive people towards your offers, you're missing a major opportunity. You want at least 1 or 2 pillars to directly support your services. Mistake number 5, never revisiting or adjusting your pillars. Content pillars aren't a tattoo. They're a tool. Your services may evolve, your audience might shift, or you might realize one of your pillars just isn't resonating. It's totally okay and even smart to check in every few months and tweak as needed. Finally, we're going to talk on how to build your content pillars around your brand. Let's simplify this. Here's a quick way to build your pillars in 3 easy steps with a bit of in-depth. Step 1, start with your services. Ask yourself, what do I actually want to be known for? What do I sell? And what kind of results do I help people get? If you're a facialist, maybe you offer targeted acne care and holistic skin care support. That could lead to pillars like skincare education, acne myths, and before and after success stories. If you're a fitness coach, your services might include personal training, virtual group classes, and lifestyle coaching. Your pillars could highlight different angles of what those services look like in action, plus the outcomes people can expect. This step helps you build pillars that naturally lead people towards your offers without being salesy. Step 2, think about your client journey. Most people just don't wake up and book a service the first time they see your content. They need time to trust you, to see themselves in your messaging, and to understand the value. Ask, what questions do people usually have before they're ready to book with me? What objections or hesitations come up? If you're a dietitian, you might hear, well, I have to give up all my favorite foods, or I've tried everything. How will this be different? Create content that answers those questions before they even ask them. That builds connection, confidence, and readiness to say yes. Step 3, tie in your brand values and personality. This is where you go from generic to magnetic. Think about what makes your business feel like you. Are you calm and grounded, funny and real, deep and insightful? Your pillars should reflect that. If you value education, maybe you have a Wellness Wednesday pillar full of quick tips. If you're bubbly and energetic, maybe you post real talk reels, showing behind the scenes of your day with captions like, what I thought today looked like versus what actually happens. Don't just teach. Remember to always connect. Let me give you a few examples. Say you're a prenatal massage therapist. Your pillars could be education on prenatal safety massage and massage benefits, common discomforts and how massage helps, client stories and testimonials, prenatal tips for home care or partner massage, behind the scenes, your room setup, your tools, your certifications. Another example would be a physical therapist. If you specialize in injury recovery and performance, educate on body mechanics or common injuries. Demo videos with stretches or exercises. Client wins like getting back to the gym or walking pain-free. Lifestyle habits that complement therapy. Myth busting about no pain, no gain, and similar ideas. This gives your audience a mix of education, transformation, and personal connection, without you having to reinvent content from scratch week after week after week. Now that you're getting clearer on your pillars, it's time to put them into action. I created a free guide just for you called From Post to Plan, a step-by-step walkthrough for building a content strategy that actually works. Inside, I walk you through picking your content pillars, turning them into post ideas, and mapping out a week of content in under 30 minutes. It's simple, strategic, and totally free. Grab it at deeprootedmarketingco.com/email opt-in. The link's in the show notes and bio too. Here's the bottom line. Content pillars give you direction. They make showing up less about guessing and more about growing. When your audience sees consistent themes, they start to remember you for something. And that's when you start building trust and turning your content into clients. You don't need more posts. You just need more purpose behind them. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I hope this episode sparked some clarity for you. If it did, I'd love to hear I'd love to hear from you. Screenshot this episode, share it to your stories, and tag me at Deep Rooted Marketing. I'll be cheering you on every step of the way. Next week, we're diving into another practical mindset shift that will change how you show up online. Until then, keep showing up with strategy, not stress.